Lineups are posted. Lineups are posted. We got the rookies onto the front straightaway. Junior ones, you're on deck. We do have 2 heats of rookies. Usually we don't have 2 heats of rookies, but we got a lot of rookies here tonight. So I called everybody out. Colton's going to get everybody separated out down there. He'll separate the heats, and it'll all be good. It'll all be good. Yes, I did tell y'all to come out because I didn't realize there were that many, and we were trying to get the show started on time. We got a window of opportunity here to do some racing. So second heat, just line them up right there where the 33 is. You'll be ready to come out as soon as they go off. We're just happy this many of you came tonight. Junior 1, you'll be at the grid, followed by the Junior 2 heats. Make sure you come up here and check out where you're starting at. Lineups are posted on the board. You've got the Bullring Live is live already, so you can go online, check out the Bullring Live, tell a friend to tune in. We're going to do a whole bunch of racing tonight. Getting everybody fired up here, getting ready to go racing. First heat race of the night. Hey, it's 7:50. We're going racing, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for getting up to the drivers' meeting on time. That helps us to get the show going. Flagman looking over first rookie heat race of the night. Alexa Elwood, Weston Elwood on the front row, and the green flag is out. Weston Elwood's going to win the race down to turn 1. Carson Erickson in that number 18 into second. And Jacob Warner, he's into third. Alexa falls into fourth there. And the 41 of Brock Horton out there with him. Weston Elwood leader lap number 1. Carson still in striking distance. Warner going to try to close in that gap a little bit. Second heat race is already lined up there on the inside of the front straightaway, getting ready to go. Junior 1 should be at the grid. We got 6 Junior 1s signed up tonight, so good little field of Junior 1s as well. Around 80 carts, actual carts here tonight. Thank you for coming out and supporting local kart racing here at Marion County Speedway. Weston Elwood in that number 28. Putting a little bit of distance between himself and the pack now. They've got that 28 hooked up. Carson Erickson still riding second. He's got a little bit of help, or a little bit of a company back behind him there with Jacob Warner. Alexa still back there in fourth, and Brock Horton about halfway down the back straightaway, giving him some laps in. Your junior divisions tonight in the feature race. Quality Marine Surplus going to make sure that the winner takes home $25. In rookie, Townsend Field Dirt and Site Prep is sponsoring second through fourth place, giving them $20 each. And the fifth place sponsored by CRS Pressure Washing in the feature event. So 5 of these kids going back home tonight with some money in their pocket. Thanking all those sponsors, and the checkered flag is out, and the one who's going to sit on the pole going after that buddy is the 28 of Weston Elwood. Side by side for second. It looks like Warner may have got him at the line. Red restrictor plate, little small pipe on them. Shoe clutch. Trying to keep it pretty basic. Trying to make sure these kids have a good time though out here. And here comes a second heat race rolling onto the front straightaway now. On the pole, looks like we got the 133 of Landon Durbin. Outside, the 31 of Bradley Horton. The number 5, Ethan Warden, inside second row. And first time starter tonight in that number 6, Waylon Taylor. Junior 1, you should be at the grid, followed by Junior 2. Junior 1, then Junior 2. Bring them to the grid. Big thanks to the track crew for all the hard work they put in today. Andy and Scotty really putting some hours in here today to make sure that you guys got to race. And I'm forgetting that other fellow's name. And I'm going to let him smack me for it later, but he was here all day too. Joe, thank you, Joe. I can't believe I forgot your name, Joe. You can feel free to kick me in the knee. It's all right. But Andy and Scotty and Joe got here this morning. They were on this track. When I came out here earlier this morning, I was pretty sure that we were not going to have a show tonight, and these guys really put in the time, and boy did they come through for us tonight. Never gave up on it. Bill came out, jumped on a tractor immediately, and they gave us a racing surface. And yes, it might not be perfect, but if you've seen what they had to work with, just shake their hand and say, good job, guys. Rookie, second heat, coming up next. Bradley Horton, getting him fired up here. Looks like his pull rope not wanting to retract. Tie that sucker off and let's go racing. There's a parts trailer over there that's got one of those. TZ Motorsports parts trailer. He'd get him a new pull rope. Flagman looking him over. They're ready to go racing. Landon Durbin, Bradley Horton, Ethan Warden, and Waylon Taylor. Green flag is out in this rookie second heat race. Ethan Warden looking for the lead down the back straightaway. He's going to get it. Waylon Taylor, his first time through turn number 2, and he's around. He's going to try to get that thing spun back around and get going again. Looks like he's got it pointed the right direction, so we'll stay under green. Having himself a ball his first time out here in that number 6. Out front, though, we got Ethan Warden. Landon Durbin trying to run him down. Leaders coming up on the left, Carter Taylor. They clear it to the outside. Doing pretty good on his first trip to the Bullring, though. First time racing. Junior 1, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 1, make sure you're at the grid. Once again, rookies brought to you tonight by Quality Marine Surplus over there in Homosassa. You've got a boat, you know you're going to need parts. Because they're boats. Trust me, I've been through that one before. Quality Marine Surplus. sponsoring the winners in all our junior divisions, especially here the rookies tonight. And Townsend, Site Prep, and Phil Dirt and Site Prep. I'm dyslexic tonight. We'll get it all right. We appreciate John Townsend and company coming on board and sponsoring some of our junior divisions. Getting through this second rookie heat race now. Ethan Warden got himself almost a straightaway lead now over Landon Durbin. White flag in the air. One more trip around. And Ethan will find himself on the front row. And we got a caution flag. We got one around in the bottom of turn number 2. Got him slowed down. Not in a good spot right there. It's hard for him to see him. So we'll get everybody lined back up. Junior 1 should be at the grid ready to go, followed by Junior 2. All right. White flag had been displayed, so this one is in the books. Ethan Horton will be your winner. Durbin will be second. Bradley Horton third. And Waylon Taylor will be fourth. So Junior 1 will be coming up next. Waylon wants a few more laps. They'll get them all guided in here. One big reason we don't want anyone going out on the track right there. Y'all look like bowling pins if a go-kart runs you over. He's slowing down. He's ready to bring it in. Waylon Taylor having too much fun tonight in his first race. Coming in hot, over the bank, heading for the trees. Back on the on-ramp. Makes the loop. And we got him to a stop. The little one's got to learn somewhere, and he's having him a lot of fun tonight. Safely got him stopped over there. And Waylon's out of the cart. We'll see him again in the feature tonight. He's ready to go. So we got some folks watching from Slinger, Wisconsin tonight. I probably said Wisconsin wrong. I didn't say Wisconsin, or, you know. See, people in Florida have really bad impressions, so just make fun of us. But thanks for watching from Slinger, Wisconsin. We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I'll try to keep up with some of the comments here. If y'all got any questions or anything. We're about the only show in town when it comes to the to racing in the Southeast tonight. For the weekend, for that matter, pretty much everybody around has canceled. And we're going to try to come do it again tomorrow night. Sprint car racing here at the Bullring tomorrow night. But right now we got Junior 1s on the track. Looks like Jackson Hazelou out there on the pole. They were late getting here, but he's ready to go racing. Colton Gamble back racing with us in that number 77. Green flag is out. Izzy English into second. Jackson working that lead away. Here comes Colton on the outside. Get that second position now. The 33 of Jaden Kibbe out there. Pulling into the third position now. Fourth place out there, the number 27, that's Riley Newton. Riley Newton coming running with us for the first time tonight, riding in fourth in this heat race. And Izzy English, she's in fifth in the number 4. Jackson Hazelou is on a mission tonight. He is half a track ahead. And that number 3 is rolling. Jackson Hazelou. Pedal down. I think he likes this surface. He hopes we have more weeks where the track's a little wet. The battle for second, pretty tight. Colton Gamble. Got Jaden Kibbe right behind him. Riley Newton right there. White flag in the air. Junior 2, you should be at the grid. Junior 2, you should be at the grid. Jackson Hazelou down the back straightaway for the last time. This young man likes running wide open and sideways. This is his kind of track tonight. Jackson Hazelou by a half a track in the heat race is your winner. Colton Gamble will be second. Jaden Kibbe third. Riley Newton fourth, and Izzy English rounding out the field in fifth. Coming up next, your Junior 2 division, Junior 2. We've got 2 heats of Junior 2, so both heats of Junior 2 should be at the grid, followed by the Junior 3s. First heat race, Junior 2 on the track now. Flagman looking him over. Green flag is out. Randy Smith was on the pole for this one, but Hayden Erickson with a rocket down to turn 1. She slides up. She's going to pull back, or pull into second. She's going to look back to the inside. Randy Smith's got a challenge. Hayden Erickson back to the lead. So Hayden's out front. Randy's in second. Mason Terry there in third. He's got a challenge to the inside from Zach Zachary. And the 106 of Landon Sherrow still right there with him. Down the front straightaway, Hayden Erickson still your leader. Wiggles a little bit through 1 and 2. That allows Randy Smith to get back around. She's going to try back for it, turn 3. Randy closes the door. Zachary looking to the outside of Terry, nothing doing up there, and a battle for the lead is still between Smith and Erickson. A little bit of wobble again from Erickson through 1 and 2. Zachary lost a lot of ground in that corner. Wobbled and slid out, so he's lost that little lead pack there, but Randy Smith still up front. Now here comes Mason Terry looking to try to challenge for the second position. White flag in the air. Last chance for Terry. There's contact in turn 1. Terry is by on the inside. A little bit of a bounce through turn 3 down there. It was awful wet down there this week. Randy Smith takes the win. Terry second, Erickson third, Zachary fourth, and Sherrow fifth. Got the second heat of the Junior 2s coming up next. Junior 3, you should be at the grid. Junior 3, you should be at the grid right behind them Junior 2s. Try to get these guys to slow down a little bit so that they can get a good start. Flagman looks them over. And the green flag is flying. We're racing. The turn 1. Got to make out who's who as they come down and through. Looks like the number 151, Tucker Price, is out front. Ethan Goodnew right there in second. Trip Stodd pulls it into third. Trip pulls up on the back bumper of Goodnew. He's got the number 11 of Javon Maturko right behind him. Maturko now challenging to the outside. Down to turn 1. Maturko slides out, loses a little bit of ground there. See if he can close it back in. Here comes Stodd to the inside, and that number 3 taking that second position away. He's got a challenge back, but up front, Tucker Price looking good out here tonight. Turning some good laps. And when the dust clears, although there wasn't any dust, but Turco up to second. Laps winded down here. Maturko in the number 11 driving it up to second. Trip Stodd still there in third. The 21 of Goodnew back to fourth now. Now the challenge from Stodd to the inside. Little door-to-door contact on the back straightaway. And Stodd now to second. Maturko drives it back in on the outside. Stodd slides up a little bit, but Maturko gives a little bit of ground there. White flag in the air. Great battle for second place here. Here comes Stodd. He's going to try to run down Price on the last lap. Price down into the final corner. Stodd looking to the inside. They're going to be side by side coming off of 4. Tucker Price has the run, takes the win. Stodd, Maturko, Goodnew, and losing the name on the last one because I didn't get the number there. I'll get it here in just a second. I got a little too excited about the battle up front, but they were putting on a show. That was a 25C Corbin Gamillion rounding out the field there. He was right there with him. Corbin running with us here on Friday night. We'll see him back in the feature as well. Junior 3 coming out next. Junior 3 coming out next. Now these junior divisions, again, the winners are going to take home $25 courtesy of Quality Marine Surplus. All of your Junior 1, Junior 2, and Junior 3 divisions, 2nd through 4th place, are sponsored tonight by Brooksville Veterinary Clinic. Brooksville Veterinary Clinic, glad to have them on board. Second time they've come on to sponsor with us, at least the second time they've come on to sponsor with us, and we really appreciate them coming out and supporting our young racers. 5th place in all the feature races tonight for them junior classes, CRS Pressure Washing. Flagman says, no, you gotta wait for me, guys. You gotta wait for me. So you've got DW Tire moving over into the number 21 ride. He's got the 24. Mason Terry pulling double duty tonight. He's bubble age kid. He'll be out there on the outside, number 24, inside second row. Randy Smith also pulling double duty tonight. Points champion last year in the Junior 2 division. We're allowing him to run both classes. In that number 26, pulling up the second right there, that's Preston Arbogast. Preston Arbogast with a big head of steam up off of turn number 2. Trying to pull up on the leader, Terry. He's got Smith on his back bumper. Here comes a 77 of Zachary on the inside. That's Timothy Zachary in that number 77, trying to work his way to the 4th position. It looks like he's not gonna, he's got it this time. All right, tire slides up. And they're in that number 17, Wayne Day, coming back to race with us again tonight. We got contact up front. Preston Arbogast into the back bumper of Terry. He's going to try to look to the outside. Terry inside, Arbogast outside. There's a crossover. Arbogast looking to the inside. Terry trying to hold him down. He's turning left all the way down the back straightaway. Arbogast lets back out. He's got a back bumper full of Smith. Zachary now going to join in on this one, try to catch up to him. Going on up front. Now contact between Smith and Arbogast allows Zachary to clear through on the inside. They both lost some momentum, slid up the track there. Smith working on that left rear quarter. Now Arbogast back to the inside down the front straightaway. Gonna try to take that second position back and does so. Here comes Smith, gonna try to come with him. Zachary now sliding back to 4th. Arbogast back to the rear bumper of Terry again. He's going to look to the inside, but Smith turns him sideways, and we've got a caution. Looks like DW Tire, turn number 2. Something wrong over there. A lot of action in this Junior 3 heat race. These kids working it overtime out here. Usually they leave me a little bit of voice for the feature, but not tonight. Chris Kennedy joining us in tonight. Hey, Chris. Waiting to see you get that micro sprint up here for a Saturday night run. Maybe tomorrow's a good night. We got Benjamin Johnson watching from Cape Coral. Hope you get to come back and run with us soon, too. Caution flag. They're getting them lined back up. Remember, it always goes back to the last completed lap, so it was who was where as they came across the line. So for everybody pointing, going, no, 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 he passed a bit. It's the last completed lap. Junior 3, last of the junior divisions on the track now. Wing Champ, you should be at the grid, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champ and Run What You Brung. Mason Terry has option to fire anywhere through here. Okay, they're telling him one more to go. Not going green this time. I know Mason was ready to go. He's got Zachary on his bumper. Arbogast waiting for his shot to get back up there and try for this win. Smith, Day, and Tire, all nose to tail, 6 Junior 3s, but you'd think there's 30 of them on the field the way that they're making me talk so fast out here. Terry gets it going off of turn number 4. They were climbing Zachary's back bumper. Down into turn 1. They kind of spread them out a little bit. Looks like Tire's going to try for the 5th position as Day slides out off of turn number 2. Through turn 3 and 4, here comes the head of steam with Preston Arbogast. He's got Smith there right beside him, side by side, down into turn number 1. White flag in the air. Zachary slides out, loose momentum. Oh, Arbogast, if he went to the inside, may have had that run to get to the 2nd position. They're going to work it through turn 3 and 4. Everybody's together. Terry's going to pull for the win. Zachary, I think it was Smith and Arbogast. It'll be the flagman's call on that one. And DW Tire and Day rounding out your field on that one. Everybody right there together. Junior 3 division, and that's just a heat race. Coming up next, your Wing Champ division. Wing Champs always put on a good show here. Only 3 of them the last race, and they hung right there together. Tonight we've got 6. We had 7, lost 1 engine in the practice. Joe Alvello, last race out, was your winner. He's going to start from the pole on this one. Run What You Brung, you're on deck. Run What You Brung, followed by Box Stock 400. Run What You Brung, then Box Stock 400. Green flag racing, and we got one sideways all the way into the dirt bank already. Not a good start at all on that one, as the 65 of Tim Seawright finds his way across the nose of Alvello. They may not send Christmas cards to each other after that one. So we'll line them back up, try again. Complete restart. Tim Seawright will pull back up to the outside. Mike Perkins coming back to run with us in that number 00. Always a contender for the win. OJC Wright in the Sense card out there. That yellow cart. The 10 of Virgil Andrews and the 6 of Ron Weiss rounding out the field. Y'all hold on. These animal engines are going to get wound up here in just a second. They're going to make some noise and turn some fast times here, guys. Wing Champs, heat race, green flag. Tim Seawright to the lead. OJ Seawright second. Weiss trying to make up a little bit of room on the outside. They're going to be all but 3 wide down the back straightaway. Perkins from the middle now to third. Finds himself in that low line there. A little bit bumpy on that very, very bottom. Trying to encourage these guys to stay a little higher. Tim Seawright, your leader, trying to find his way to the pole. We got one hard into the bank, but he's going to keep going. Weiss spins it around after finding the turn 2 dirt bank, and he's able to keep it rolling and didn't lose a whole bunch of ground. Tim Seawright out front, OJ Seawright second, Mike Perkins third, Joe Alvello fourth, Virgil Andrews coming back to run with us in at number 10, and Weiss running out the field. Run What You Brung, you're on deck. Run What You Brung, followed by Box Stock 400. Down into turn number 3, your top 3, not very far apart. Halfway home, Wing Champ division. Seawright, Tim Seawright, still your leader. OJ Seawright crossed up in the corner. Mike Perkins with the run down the back straightaway. The 00, Mike Perkins taking that second position away now. OJ Seawright tries to line it back up on the outside, but nothing doing. Perkins, your second place start now. Seawright back to third. Alvello still fourth. We got a one around down there in the bottom of turn 4. Virgil Andrews. And Virgil Andrews is going to bring the caution out. Not a good spot to be down there in the bottom of turn number 4. And caution flies here in the Wing Champ heat race. Run What You Brung, you're on deck. Run What You Brung is on deck, followed by Box Stock 400. Predators, start thinking about working your way over there as well. Lots of people tuning in, watching from home. Make sure that you're telling everybody to tune in on Bullring Live. Share it with a friend. Let's get some viewers out there. There's really no other racing on tonight, guys. This is where it's at right here. And at least it's the good racing that's going on tonight with the kart show here at Marion County Speedway. Come back tomorrow night. We'll have mini sprints, micro sprints, and the whole 9 yards, gladiators, and everything. Marion County Speedway. I might even come back and call that one. Was scheduled to be at Volusia tomorrow night, but they have called the show on the car show over there, so Marion County Speedway is the only gig in town. Green flag, wing champs, Mike Perkins dives it to the inside. What a restart, Mike Perkins to the lead. Seawright tried the crossover. Perkins said no, not gonna happen this time. Tim Seawright back to second. O.J. Seawright still right there third. Tim Seawright gonna try to come back and challenge as we've got 2 laps to go in this heat race for your wing champ division. Perkins, your leader. We got the caution out again. It's like over there in the turn 4 area. I've got a clear on the fence, so I can't really see over there. I'll look at my Bullring live. Looks like Virgil Andrews again having some trouble negotiating turn 3 and 4. Andrews fired back up, ready to go again. And we'll try to get him back under green here. Track crew clearing the track as quick as they possibly can. And we want to get y'all back some green flag racing. Right after the heat races, don't tune out at home. We're going to take about a 20-minute intermission, and we will try to be racing ASAP. We don't want to be here all night, and y'all don't want to be either. Perkins, option to fire, and he uses it back at turn 3. Seawright tries to keep pace, a little bit sideways off of turn 4 for Perkins. But boy, does he have a run on that bottom end as they get going. Perkins closing on the bottom. He's got a little bit of help from the back from Seawright, who wobbles him a little bit. Seawright lets back out. Contact in turn 3 as Perkins goes up the track. Seawright diving back to the bottom, side by side down the front straightaway. Perkins with the advantage at the flag down at turn 1. That outside line didn't work that time as Tim Seawright takes the lead. But here comes Perkins down the back straightaway. He wants that win. Seawright drives it off in there on the outside. Perkins is around at the bottom of turn 4. Checkered flag, Tim Seawright, O.J. Seawright second, Vice Alvello, Andrews, and Mike Perkins. Mike Perkins was going for it, went for it all, spun it around on the bottom of turn number 4. Y'all know they are going to have a fun feature tonight in the Wing Champ division. Run what you brung. Coming up next. Now, I don't have a sponsor on the Wing Champ division tonight, but if somebody out there in the crowd has a business, wants to sponsor those guys, because, hey, they're putting on a show like everybody else, throw a little bit of money out there for their winner. I'll talk about your business on here tonight. That's for the Wing Champ division. We need a sponsor for them tonight. So if somebody wants to step up and sponsor them, they're putting on a show, come out here, let me know. We'll talk about your business. Right now, run what you brung on the track. We got a few guys out again tonight. Some guys that don't run the heat race at all. But they're going to warm them up a little bit, so we'll stand by and let you just listen to them warm up them big blocks. flagman going to tell him to line them up. Box stock 400, box stock 400. Make sure you're at the grid ready to go, followed by the Predators and then the crates. Box stock 400s, Predators and crates. Bring them to the grid. On the track now, your run, What You Brung division. It's exactly what it sounds like. They're running for 50 bucks to win tonight. Courtesy of TZ Motorsports. TZ Motorsports, your official parts trailer here at the Bullring and Burbank and Volusia and a few other tracks around the state of Florida. TZ Motorsports right over there, top of turn one. And you need anything, go see Miss Danielle over there. You got Tim Zachary on the pole in this Run What You Brung heat race. To his outside, Bobby Anderson. He's got Johnny Zachary, Billy Newhouse, and Green Flag Racing. Something did not sound good going down to turn number one, but Billy Newhouse finding the dirt bank. He's going to keep it rolling. Newhouse still rolling. Johnny Zachary now to the lead. Tim Zachary second. The 07 of Anderson, and we've got trying to get a name on the other one. Johnny Zachary out front, Tim Zachary second. Newhouse now challenging for third, getting back around Anderson. And caution, flag flies. Don't know what happened. Box stock 400, you should be at the grid. Box stock 400, you should be at the grid. I missed that altogether. It looks like Johnny Zachary bringing out the caution while leading Tim Zachary. Option to fire anywhere turn three. He's got Billy Newhouse on his bumper. Johnny Zachary peeking to the outside because when the leader fires, it's race on. Run What You Brung. Down the front straightaway to turn one. Johnny Zachary going to drive it in on the outside of Billy Newhouse, side by side. Newhouse, Zachary. Down the back straightaway, see big block. Johnny Zachary out to the front. Newhouse into turn three, finding the dirt bank down there. They're going to stay green, looks like. Out front, Tim Zachary, still your leader. Johnny Zachary second. Johnny Zachary driving in, gonna try to find a line side by side. Two big blocks down the front straightaway. Down into turn one. Zachary, Tim Zachary sliding out. Johnny Zachary back to the front. Billy Newhouse stopped in the middle of 3 and 4. They said he flipped over there. Red flag is out. Please keep everybody off the track. He's out of the cart. We do have our medical staff down there attending to him. Billy Newhouse getting upside down there in turn number 3. They're down there checking him out, waiting for some information from our ground crew. Going to make sure he is okay. Again, we got a great medical staff down here checking out Billy, making sure he's all right. Cart went over. He ended up completely out of the cart on the inside bank. These are Run What You Brung carts, and they have some pretty darn big motors on them, and they do some pretty crazy things. So they're out there checking out Billy now. And we just appreciate everybody to kind of stand by, let them do their thing down there. All right, he's out there. He's standing up. Still waiting on official word. He is walking around. Probably shaking the cobwebs off after that ride. We do got word that Billy is okay. He took a shot to the, pretty good shot to the sternum there. They were flying coming through those corners. We are gonna, they moved the cones up a little bit there. So we got a little bit of a bump starting to come in over there where it was super wet and underwater. So we're going to bring in Billy's cart. Looks like they brought Tim Zachary in as well. Oh, he's coming back with the starter. He was just catching a ride. Billy, give us a wave, Billy. That's Billy on the back of the cart there. Just took the wild ride. He is okay. Run what you brung. And hold on tight. We'll try to get everybody fired back up here. Most of them crank with a starter box. Tim Zachary going back in to get his starter box. Box stock 400. We'll need y'all over there at the grid. Box stock 400 at the grid. Followed by Predators and Crate. Zachary fired back up. Tim Zachary fired back up. We got a couple on the back straightaway back there. Gonna get Billy's cart brought back in as well. And it's fired back up. They're just going to drive it on into the pits, make sure Billy's already came in. Going to ease that one in, and it shuts back down. It tried. Mike was all excited. He was going to get to drive a big block cart to the pits, and it shut off on him. We'll try to get the action back underway here. Hopefully, Billy's cart's all right. Corey Mitchell going as fast as he ever has around the Bullring, giving that push. It's the tape on the pants, that's what it is. He might not have new pants, but I bet he's got new tires. It's dedication. Dedication. Box stock 400. You should be at the grid. You've got plenty of time to get over there now, so y'all be ready to go. We'll try to get the rest of this Run What You Brung in the books. We'll go back to green. Looks like he's going to let him go this time by Tim Zachary, your leader. Johnny Zachary second. Bobby Anderson in third. Leader option to fire. Johnny's looking to the outside, waiting to see where his daddy's going to fire. And Tim Zachary fires middle of the corner. Green flag is out. Now run down to the turn number one. Tim Zachary holding the bottom a little better on that one. He had slid up last time. Now we got the cones moved up a little bit more. Johnny Zachary going to drive it through on the bottom, side by side down the front straightaway. Johnny Zachary to the lead now. Down the back straightaway, Johnny Zachary's taking the lead. Let's see if Tim Zachary can do anything with him. Johnny Zachary slides out onto the outside of the cushion a little too far. 2 laps to go. Tim Zachary pulls back up beside him. Side by side down to turn one. Johnny's having to work from the outside. Here comes Tim Zachary up beside him. Side by side down into turn number three. Johnny sets it high, leaves plenty of room on the bottom. Tim Zachary drives to the bottom, takes the lead back. White flag down into turn number one. Looking for a little bit of crossover movement. Tim Zachary holding the bottom. Let's see where Johnny goes into turn number three. Tim Zachary riding the cone line right about in the middle. Doesn't leave a lot of room for Johnny on that one. And Tim Zachary's going to win this E-race. Johnny Zachary second. Bobby Anderson third. And I will try to get a name on that number 4 cart because we want to talk about him too. That was your Run What You Brung heat race. Brought to you tonight by TZ Motorsports. TZ Motorsports. Got the parts trailer over there in the top, or on the top outside of turn number one. It looked like something may have come off of Johnny Zachary's cart, unless it was a tear off. But in the top of turn number 3 over there, top of turn number 3, and it looks like Andy's going over there to check it out. It looked like something came off of Johnny Zachary's cart, or may have been on the track already. Andy's got it. And I thought I seen some sparks as whatever it was came off. Andy's got some parts, some shiny parts over there. Hey, he's trying to reach someone on the radio over here. Something come off Johnny's cart over there. So we'll get whatever that was that came off his cart, see if the track crew can go over there, pick it up, bring it back around. Looks like they got some carts to put back together for the feature. Coming out next, box stock 400. Brian Horton out there on the pole tonight. Looks like he's got Scott Brogan on the outside pole. We got Larry Kibbe in the X cart tonight. Forward to the front. Brogan going to peek back to the inside. We've got one coming through to third. They're going to have to get a peek as to who's who. We got him spinning around up there. Erickson going around on the top side. Little nose-to-nose contact with Kibbe out there as everybody was kind of meeting up on that outside line. We'll get them lined back up here. Believe we got one in the books. Mike Kibbe riding in third right now at number 68. See if he can get up there. He was coming through pretty good. Checking out Larry Kibbe's cart. And they'll have to go one more before they get going. We got Flagman checking into something here. Maybe possibly something on the track out there. They're going to check it out. One of the guys letting them know there's something out there in the top of turn 3 that they need to go look at. Top of turn 4. Box stock 400 heat race on the track. Horton out front. Scott Brogan coming back to run with us tonight. Kibbe right behind him. I believe that's Holland in the, should be Brandon Holland in the 14. I'm gonna have to get a new prescription for my glasses. I can't see them on the back straightaway anymore. Little blurs going out through there. All right, they checked it out. Couldn't find anything out there. So it's probably stuck to somebody's cart. Holland in fourth. Brandon Bull, Raging Bull Power, coming to run with us tonight in that number 13. Riding with the Scott's Carts and Parts crew. Sean Haber in that number 20 right behind him. Kibbe and Erickson rounding out the field as we're going to try to get this one back to green. Horton likes to fire right around that turn 3 cone. He's holding it down a little longer than normal, and he's going to hold it all the way down off the turn 4, make him think about it. Horton taking it back to the green flag. Down into turn number 1, a little bit of bumping. You got Haber up beside Bull for the 5th position. Bull sliding out, and Haber are going to take that position away. Up front, Horton, Brogan, Kibbe, Holland. Everybody getting back in there, trying to go 3 wide down into turn number 1. Kibbe and Erickson finding each other down there. And it looks like Erickson's taking it to the pits. Flagman says, get him caught up, get him over there. Let's get back to green on this one. And Kibbe spinning around back there one more time. Just doing the test pirouette. He's got a really good brake pad set up on there. Flagman showing up one more time around. Predators beyond the grid, followed by the crates. Predators and then the crates. Trying to get these heat races in the books because we want to get on to the feature time racing tonight. Box Stock 400, also $50 to win in the feature tonight, sponsored by TZ Motorsports. Go visit that TZ Motorsports parts trailer down there at the top of turn number 1. And if you're hungry, check out Curbside Cuisine right there beside them. 10% of everything from Curbside Cuisine goes right to your points fund. Down to turn number 1. Kibbe had a good run on the restart. Brogan able to pull him down to turn number 1. Brogan, top 2. Kibbe back to 3rd now. Sean Haber pulling up the challenge. Haber looking to the inside. Good run there. Not quite enough as Kibbe. Mike Kibbe holding that line. Mike Kibbe sliding out now, though. Sean Haber looking to the inside. Side by side down the front straightaway for 3rd. Mike Kibbe leaning on him just a little bit, but he slides it out into turn number 2. And Sean Haber taking that 3rd position away. Here comes Brandon Bull with him. Out front, Ryan Horton, still your leader. Horton and Brogan out front. Haber trying to close down a little bit of track there. 2 to go this time high. Predators, make sure you're at the grid. Predators, make sure you're at the grid. 2 more laps, Box Stock 400 heat race. Ryan Horton, comfortable lead right now. Got himself a nice smooth line through 3 and 4. Riding that thing through 1 and 2 pretty nicely as he takes the white flag. Brogan a little bit loose through 1 and 2. I'm sure he'll make some adjustments on that one. Try to figure out if he can reel in Horton in the feature, but this one's going to be all Horton. Brogan sliding way up in turn 3 and 4. Haber able to close down the gap. But Brogan holds on for 2nd. Haber will be 3rd. Brandon Bull 4th. Mike Kibbe, Brandon Holland, and Larry Kibbe rounding out your Box Stock 400 field. Nice of the 99 to join us. And we'll get them all lined up here. He thought he was going to get a really, really good start on that one. First heat race, Predator division. 1 to go racing before the flagman ever waves the flag. None of them don't even think any of them even looked at him as they went by. They were looking at turn one, but they sure weren't looking at the flagman. Remember, guys, flagman starts the race on all of our initial 2 wide starts. Now, he lets them know you're either looking at me or you'll be looking at riding to the back. So we're going to get going here. First heat race, Predator 375. We got a couple of Predator heat races here for you tonight. The only name I have for a number 8's Keenan Grib. So we're going to go with that one. Corey Mitchell in that number 17. Bryant LaFrance in the number 10. Jonathan Laird in the 99. I haven't got eyes on the one other one out there yet, but we'll get going. Now the green flag's flying. Everybody waiting. Number 11, Pete Fritchie coming to race with us. Mitchell will go to the front. Grib right there in second. Second heat race, Predators. You should be at the grid, followed by the crates. Second heat race, Predators, followed by the crates. Box stock 350. You're not too long from now, so be listening. Down the back straightaway. Corey Mitchell, your leader in that number 17. Got it done on Vega Blues in our last event. We were able to run. Grib still in second. Laird to the back bumper of LaFrance. Predator Division tonight, sponsored by Nitro Fencing. Want to welcome back Nitro Fencing on board. They were a sponsor with us through the first half of the season. Welcoming them back on board as we go for the second half of the season here to the inside. Challenging for second, LaFrance taking the position away from Grib. Laird going with him. Halfway home, Corey Mitchell. He's found the gear for this surface right now. Getting through the corners smoothly. Laird to the outside of LaFrance. Trying to get him looking that direction. It may have worked because he's looking to the inside, but nope, LaFrance back down. Has that position covered. So we're saying Nitro Fencing coming back on board now to sponsor our Predator Division. These are stock Predators from Harbor Freight. These are not sealed motors from any other tracks or anything like that. You can go down to Harbor Freight, spend you $99. Don't screw with it or our tech man will find it. And come out here and race. White flag in the air. Corey Mitchell in control of this one. LaFrance trying to hold back Laird. And this one's been all Corey Mitchell. He'll take the win. There was a lot of battling going on behind him, allowed him to get away pretty good as everybody else was kind of battling around. LaFrance second, Laird third. Fritchie and Grib rounding out the field. Second heat race on the track now. We've got a cone down on turn number 4, but they'll be able to get it back up. Papa Sig beating on our cones out there. Out front, Logan Giles and that number 5. Randy Glick giving him a little tap, saying I'm still right here. Jeff Weigel, that number 27. A little bit of distance now between Giles and Glick. Weigel trying to close it in. A little bit different tonight, so you're seeing some guys struggle a little bit. This track is very tacky. Very, very tacky with all the rain we've had this week. There's some bumps here and there to negotiate. A little bit bigger down there, turn 3 and 4. They're having to kind of go out and around. Thank goodness this is a stock car track too, so we got plenty of room to cut in a track wherever we need it. Because there was no bottom in 3 and 4 to be had. Probably twice as wide as your standard go-kart track. Halfway home, Giles, your leader. Glick still right there in second. Once again, sponsored tonight in these Predator Karts Nitro Fencing. Make sure you support the sponsors that support local racing. They're spending their money to come out here and make sure you guys have something to race for. And we want to make sure that their businesses thrive every time that they do so. Nitro Fencing, sponsor your Predator 375 division tonight. 2 laps to go. Giles and Glick with a little bit of room now between themselves and Weigel. Papa Sig out there in that number 28. Papa Sig got with me today to make sure that the Veterans race in November is a go, and it is. We've got the money for the trophies, courtesy of Papa Sig and Old Fart Racing. Always take care of the veterans, Papa Sig. We greatly appreciate him and all he does for the youth. He sponsors all their trophies and makes sure that the veterans have something to run for out here. White flag in the air. Logan Giles down into turn number 3. Glick running it off in there, trying to close it down, but this one's going to be Giles. Glick, Weigel, and Papa Sig. Crate 375, you're up next, followed by Box Stock 350. Crate, then Box Stock 350. On the track now, your Crate 375 division. Crates running for $50 to win tonight, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. Still looking for a sponsor for our Wing Champ guys. If someone wants to get their business name out there tonight, throw a little bit of cash down for their winner and we'll make sure your name gets out there. Out front. That's the 21. Or is it the 14? I see they're the same color. I know it's Trevor. The 14, Trevor Tharp. Trevor Tharp, your leader. Chase Rife in second. He slides up the track, losing a lot of momentum there. They're 3 wide through turn number 3. I can't believe only 1 cone went down on that one. That'll put the 25 of Kyle Connectal to second. Rife slowing it down. Believe he's bringing it to the pits. Need to make sure everybody is clear and nobody is out there on pit lane as the cart pulls in. Make sure nobody's down there by that wall. As we discussed in the driver's meeting. Make sure nobody is down there. One person with a cart to the grid, please. Nobody out by that concrete wall. Trevor Tharp, your leader. Kyle Connectel is second. Buster Gribb coming back to run with us in third. Got a battle going on for the fourth position between Harry Vance and Rick Connectel. Winding down the laps, Crate 375 again. This one brought to you by TZ Motorsports tonight. I'm throwing $50 down to the winner on this one. TZ Motorsports, your parts trailer here at Marion County Speedway. Go visit the parts trailer over there, top of turn number 1, as we've got 2 laps to go. Box Stock 350, you're on deck. Box Stock 350, you're on deck. Trevor Tharp going to be looking at the white flag this time by. Flagman's got it waving. He's got a big advantage over Kyle Connectel right now. Buster Gribb, another 5-10 cars back. Closer to the 10 side right there. That time by Rick Connectel. Harry Vance battling it out for the 4th position. This one's all Trevor Tharp. And the number 14. Connectel, Gribb, and the battle for 4th coming down to the line. It's going to be Vance with the hop at the line over Rick Connectel. Vance said his goal was to beat Rick tonight, and he got him in the heat race. Can he do it again in the feature? Stay tuned, folks. Lots of racing left on tap here. Last of our heat races coming up here with the Box Stock 350. I believe we do have a Masters cart going to go out, take his laps, make his points. We need some more Masters. Where are you 35 and over guys at? Box Stock 350, the 13 and the 4H. 13 and 4H. You should be at the grid. Okay, 13's down there. 4H. All right, we've got the word that they are coming. Awesome. Box Stock 350 on deck, last of the heat races. Then we will take about a 20-minute intermission, long enough for the scorekeepers to get the lineups put together, and long enough for you to visit Curbside Cuisine over there and get yourself something to eat. Curbside Cuisine, located right beside the TZ Motorsports parts trailer. Go over there and try some of that food. We are happy they came out here tonight. You know, it was kind of last minute. You know, these guys have to buy the food and everything else, and if we rain out, they have to put it in a freezer somewhere and kind of sit on it. So we are happy they trusted us, come out here to run the show with us tonight, and we ask you to please go over and support Curbside Cuisine. 10% of everything they make goes directly into our points fund. They are the only thing supporting our points fund besides TZ Motorsports and the track owner. So we appreciate it if you sponsor, or if you go over there and buy a burger, hot dogs, whatever they got over there. There's a walking taco, all kinds of stuff over there, cold drinks. If I talk enough about food, it'll make you hungry. Maybe. It works for me. So we're waiting on the Box Stock 350s to come out. Box Stock 350 division on the track now. Getting them ready to go. Flagman looks them over. They actually followed the rules pretty good on that one. Flagman started that race. Y'all take some notes on that. And don't take notes on that, as everybody's in it in turn number 1. If everybody goes for the same hole, sometimes it works out, sometimes you just all end up spinning around. So we'll get them lined back up. Stock 350, 50 bucks to win for these guys too, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. Y'all please support that parts trailer so I can keep putting some money out here for these classes on the ones that we don't have sponsors for. And if you want to become a sponsor, come talk to me. We'll make it happen. I like it when small businesses come on board and we can pump them up. Green flag back in the air. And it looks like this time everybody's through turn number 1. Charles Smith giving the leader a little bump there. Kalen, I believe that's, well, we got a couple number 4s out there. Charles Smith going for the lead. Kalen Hill trying to get to 3rd in the other number 4. Your number 4 out front. Gonna get the, it should be Erickson out there. 3 wide and almost made it work back there with Brandon Bull in the number 13 as he brings it up to 4th here in your box stock 350 heat race. Laps winding down here now. Tony Erickson out front. Charles Smith out front. Tony Erickson in 2nd. Kalen Hill 3rd. Halfway home for Charles Smith. Now Charles says if he sells this kart, he's going to retire. I think we hear that about this time every year, but he says it's true this year. We'll see what he does here as he's got the lead. Putting a little distance in between himself and Erickson. Kalen Hill now pulling up to the back bumper in the battle of the number 4s. Erickson up the bank. He's losing speed. Something's happened to Tony Erickson's kart. Kalen Hill now to 2nd. Brandon Bull now to 3rd in that Raging Bull machine. 2 laps to go. Erickson going to try to nurse it. He just goes ahead and brings it to the infield. They're going to say he's in an okay position down there, so white flag is out. Charles Smith, who is also, I believe, the only master that's signed up for tonight. He may make a lap or 2 on that one. And Charles Smith's going to get the win on this one. Kalen Hill will bring it home in 2nd. Brandon Bull in 3rd. I'll get a name on that number 87 here as soon as I can. And the 14 of Mitchell Warner rounding out the field. So we got one more kind of heat race. We have one entry into the Masters division, Charles Smith. So he'll probably stay on track and make his lap, call it a night. And we'll go into our intermission after that. It'll be about a 20-minute intermission, so if you're watching at home, don't go too far. I promise you, we are not going to hang out all night long waiting to get going again. Getting the grader lined up out there. Going to go do some track work at intermission, but we'll let Charles get his official heat race win in on this one. Want to encourage you guys 35 and over. This is what we call the Masters division. We tried to get this division started this year, and a lot of guys wanting to do it. and only a few of them have showed up. And I can't go race with him. I got to talk about it. So some of you guys that are 35 and over, go out there, get yourself a cart, or bring your cart back out. As you can tell, Charles just stays right on the track and goes with it. No reason that someone else can't. So we'll just give him a green-white checkered. Again, Charles Smith, the only one entered into the Masters division tonight. 35 and over is the only difference, and it's the weight. The weight is 375 on these. And Charles Smith brings our heat races to a close. It is about 9:15, and we'd like to get going, and we say 20 minutes, so 9:35. We'll be looking for rookies. 9:35. Set your alarm if you can't remember. 9:35. We'll be looking for rookies. We like to get these kids' classes done as early as we can. I know a lot of them got bedtimes. Not mine, but a lot of them have bedtime. So y'all tune back in on the Bullring Live here shortly. They got some, looks like some micro sprint action going on there through our intermission. Those cars will be out here tomorrow night. Micro sprints, mini sprints, gladiators, and a whole lot of other stuff tomorrow night at the Bullring.
Second heat race of micros coming out on the track now. Pole sitter.
Away from the mic for a little bit. Go visit the TZ Motorsports Parts trailer.
Second heat race. 3/4 mods. Pole sitter Dale Van Kuren. The 00 start outside pole. That's Jones.
Get yourself some dinner.
The 58 of Fulton. If he can get up there, he'll be inside second row, outside second row. The 7 of Myers and the 5E of Eisenhower will start on the rear. 3/4 mods, you're now on deck. 3/4 mods, you are on deck. Quarter midgets, you'll follow those 3/4 mods. Quarter midgets will follow the 3/4 mods. Van Kuren and Jones will bring them around to green on this one. Flagman giving the 5E of Eisenhower the signal to pull on up there.
Van Kuren out front here. Jones laying back a little bit.
Now he'll pull up there beside Van Kuren. Flagman looking him over. Second heat race, micro sprints, and here we go racing. Dale Van Kuren, he knows his way around the Bullring pretty good. He'll be your early leader. The 7. Another Myers out there. Jared Myers this time will give chase. Mike Myers won the first heat. Jared Myers is going to see if they can go 2 for 2 with their team, but he's going to have to catch Dale Van Kuren out front. Van Kuren off a 2. Still holding about the same advantage over Myers. Jones riding third right now. Fourth place at number 58 of Fulton. We're halfway home. Van Kuren catching the lap car of Eisenhower, gets by cleanly. We'll see if Myers can get by. The lap car goes to the inside. No room down there for Myers to keep the run up. Now he'll be able to get by. They come off a 4. Myers will catch the next lap car, the 58 of Fulton. Gets by cleanly on the outside. And the white flag is in the air. Van Kuren looking to set that thing on the outside of the front row for the feature. Down into turn 3 one last time. Like clockwork, Dale Van Kuren takes himself a victory in the second heat race of the micros. Jared Myers second. Jones will be third. The 58 of Fulton will be fourth, and the 5E of Eisenhower will bring it home in fifth. All right, three-quarter mods, it's your turn. Three-quarter mods are up. We got 2 heat races of the three-quarter mods going out. Quarter midgets, you'll be right behind those three-quarter mods. Make sure you're at the grid and ready to go. I believe we're going to send the one lightning car out there with them.
On the street, I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The midnight barbecue, sipping on a gin and juice, cruising down the road, no thought getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll, bathing in the sun on the beach.
All right, this first heat race for the for the lightning. The one lightning car that's out there and the three-quarter mods. Looks like we've got 3 of the three-quarter mods up here. We're missing a couple. Looking for the 69 of Heflin. Here comes the 44 of Reigns. I think all we're missing is Heflin at this point, the 69.
On Friday night, I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't no stopping us from having fun. There ain't no cloud inside.
They got the 21 of Fleming up there.
Future is looking right.
Creeping into that pole position. Gonna see if he can maybe get himself a front row. He's already was starting outside pole. See how they line him up here. The 99, Gomez Olmsted. He's been on a hot streak here lately, winning 2 races around the state, southern tracks. Blackman says next time by we're going to go green. Looks like Heflin won't make the green. So the 44 of Reigns will move up to the pole position. 44 of Reigns moving up there onto that front row. He'll start beside the 21 of Fleming. The 26, Colton Lane. Colton Lane moving up to inside second row. Blackman looking him over. And we're green flag racing. First heat race. Three-quarter mods. 21 getting really sideways, coming almost to a stop up there. Fleming losing a lot of ground. That's going to allow the 44 Reigns out front. The 26 of Lane was up to second, but he got squirrely up at turn 4, and he's going to lose some positions. Now the 21 of Fleming back up to second. Gomez Olmsted in that number 99 sits in third. The Lightning Sprint works his way around. We got one around the middle of the front straightaway. The 26 of Lane loops it right at the start-finish line. He'll be looking back in traffic, but everybody's got him woed up. Second heat race, three-quarter mods. You should be at the grid, followed by the quarter midgets and then the Gladiators. Gladiators, you'll be right behind those quarter midgets. Gladiators behind the quarter midgets. So we go back to green. The 44 Reigns will be your leader. The 21 of Fleming has worked his way back up to second. Gomez Olmsted right there in third. Blackman motion him to get back up there. 17 Lightning Sprint is down there getting his points for the night. Getting some laps in. Blackman's going to show him, I suppose, one more time. One more time, they'll be going back to green. Second heat race, three-quarter mods. Make sure you're at the grid. Apparently Fleming has decided he wants a double file restart. Everybody wants a double file restart, I guess. Kind of Delaware style behind the Lightning. That did not work out well for Fleming as he's going to fall back to third. Gomez Olmsted to the inside of Rains down the back straightaway into turn 3 side by side. Rains drives it off in there. Olmsted still right beside him, still side by side. Olmsted will be your leader at the halfway point. Down into turn 1, still side by side. Now Olmsted clears him. Rains will fall into second, Fleming third, Lane in fourth. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by, and Gomez Olmsted patiently worked his way up there, finds his way up to the lead. Olmsted leads him down the back straightaway. He's got a little bit more breathing room this time. Gomez Olmsted looking at the white flag this time by. Got about 4 cars between himself and Rain. Last time down the back straightaway, Olmsted sends it down into turn 3, kicks a little bit of mud up on the wall, and Gomez Olmsted is going to win the first heat race of the 3/4 mods. Rain, Fleming, and Lane round out your top 4 positions. Second heat race, 3/4 mods, you're on deck. Coming up next. Coming out next, yes, that's another heat race, 3/4 mods. Quarter midgets, you're right behind them, followed by the Gladiators. Gladiators, you should be working your way over to the grid. Gladiators, work your way over to the grid. We've got 9 3/4 mods here tonight. Got 4 of them set to go here in the second heat race. Front row, Lawton Minshew in the number 23L. Outside, Corbin Minshew in the 23K. Right behind them, inside second row, the 67, Tad Olmsted taking the wheel. His son just won the first heat. Gonna see if it can be an Olmsted kind of night for these guys. And the 57, Nathan Hoosen. Nathan Hoosen, you need to pick up the pace and catch the pack here. They're ready to go racing, and there he goes. He found the gas pedal. And the gear shifter. Quarter midgets, make sure you're at the grid, followed by Gladiators. Quarter midgets, followed by the Gladiators. Flagman Jim Weed looks over, he's going to turn them loose. Minshew versus Minshew on the front straightaway. It looks like Lawton Minshew going to take the lead. Corbin right there in second. Tad Olmsted looking for a way around on the outside. Going to try to make a little bit of use of that outside lane out there. Tad Olmsted, Corbin Minshew side by side down into turn 1. Olmsted takes the position, sets his sights on your leader, Lawton Minshew. Leans on that rev limiter a little bit. Lawton Minshew still your leader. Slides up the track a little bit. Olmsted to the bottom. And Tad Olmsted's going to lead him down into turn number 1. Minshew takes a look back on the outside. Nothing there. Slides up high. Here comes Corbin Minshew. Looking for a little way on the inside. Halfway home this time by Tad Olmsted, your leader. Quarter midgets, you should be on the grid. Quarter midgets should be on the grid, followed by the Gladiators. Quarter midgets, followed by the Gladiators. This is your second heat race, 3/4 mods, 2 laps to go. Tad Olmsted, your leader. Olmsted's going to run down the lap car of Hoosen here. We'll see if he can cleanly get by him or if he's just going to kind of ride in there. Finish out the race. 1 lap to go, Tad Olmsted. Hoosen really sideways off of turn number 2, straightens it out. Olmsted looks like he may set for the inside here. He will. He'll set for the inside. Look out. Hoosen coming down the track. Olmsted will hold on for the win. Lawton Minshew will be second. Corbin Minshew third. And the 57 of Hoosen will be fourth. Got the quarter midgets coming out next. Followed by the Gladiators. Quarter midgets. And then the Gladiators. Non-wing heat number 1. Time to start thinking about working your way over to the grid. You'll be right behind those Gladiators. Non-heat heat non-wing, heat number 1. You'll be behind the Gladiators. Gladiators will be right behind them. Lane Gross rolling out there in that green number 07. He'll be joined by the number 310. Gladiators, you're on deck. Gladiators, make sure you're at the grid. We've got 5 Gladiator cars that should be over there, and then we'll have be 1 heat of Gladiators, and then the first heat of non-wing. First heat of non-wing. Need to be over there pulling up behind those Gladiators. Flagman motioning to Tinley to pull up there beside Lane. Flagman's going to turn them loose this time by. Look at this one going as Flagman displays the green flag and they're underway. And Finley Needham's going to go to the lead. Lane Gross hitting that gas pedal, getting ready to go here. Gladiators, make sure you're at the grid, ready to go. You've got 2 quarter minutes on the track, run about 3 laps here. And then it'll be time for some Gladiator racing, and then the non-wing will be right behind them. And you need a leading lap number 1.
So for now, rookies, check out your lineup. Work your way over to the
got the
grid
hammer
before
down
you
all
bring
the
them
way
out in case you
around.
want to drag a tire or anything. But rookies, lineups are posted. Bring them to the grid.
Continues to lead this one.
This is the last
2
call
laps
for
to
ice
go.
cream. If you want some ice cream, he is almost out over there. Check out the ice cream truck.
Gladiators, only 2 laps to go in this race before you, so make sure you're over there and ready to go. And that first heat of non-wing, you should be working your way over there. Lane Gross gets the 2 laps to go. White flag in the air for Tinley Needham. Now taking that white flag.
Off the turn 4, checkered flag in the air. Tinley Needham
Going to be your heat race winner in the corner. And Lane Gross, he's second. Gladiators, make sure you're ready to fire them up over there. Gladiators, it's time to fire them up over on the grid. Heat number 1, non-wing, you are now on deck. Heat number 1, non-wing, you are now on deck.
I know he's still cooking curbside cuisine. Robert's got all kinds of food over there. Robert goes to same church we do, and we want to support his business. Make some dang good food, and 10% of everything you spend over there at curbside cuisine goes directly into the points fund. Go grab yourself a hot meal, cold drink, curbside cuisine. Located right there beside the Teespring Motorsports Car Store. Lineups are posted, guys. Lineups are posted. Go check them out.
On the track now, your Gladiator division. We've got 3 of the 5 out there. 96's crash for the night, so we got everybody out there now. First heat, non-wing. First heat, non-wing. You should be at the grid, followed by the second heat, non-wing. We've got our 4 Gladiators, 1 heat race on the track, so non-wing. First heat, you're on deck. Flagman telling him to bunch it up here. It's time to go racing. So it looks like the 81 of Travis Lawson will be on the pole. 20 of Dustin Freeman outside pole. The 69 of Danny Fox inside second row. And the 55 of Craig Doman outside second row. Gladiator division. Flagman looking him over, and you hear him revving, and we're going racing. Down into turn number 1. The 81 of Lawsa is your leader. The 69 of Fox coming through. He's going to look to the outside, and Fox will take the lead, rolling down into turn number 3. Turns it a little bit sideways. The 20 of Freeman trying to follow him. Wasn't able to make the same move, though. Fox drives it off into turn number 1. Now we got a battle for third. The 55 of Doman now pulling up to third. Fox continues to lead this one. The 81 slides up the bank. A little bit sideways there. Here comes the 55 of Doman, and Doman will bring it to second. We're halfway home. Gladiator heat race. Heat race number 1, non-wing. You should be at the grid. Heat race number 1, non-wing. Followed by heat race number 2, non-wing. Fox in control of this one right now. He'll be looking at 2 to go this time by. And Danny Fox has got this one under control. The number 55 of Doman. Run the good second. Doman up the bank now. Looking for any more speed. The 81 now coming up. Lawson's got a good run down the back straightaway. Not going to be enough to get up to the 55 of Doman. Fox now taking that white flag. Now the back straightaway one last time. And Danny Fox is going to be looking at a heat race win. Off of turn 4, Danny Fox, your winner. Doman will be second. Lawsa third, and Freeman fourth.
Rookies coming to the front straightaway. Final touches going on turn 3.
And that brings us to the non-wing sprints. We've got 20 non-wings here tonight, 4 heat races.
Situated.
Heat race number 1 should be up there ready to go. Heat race number 2, like to see y'all following behind them.
Tasking at its best. Track work.
Basically, if you've got a non-wing car, it's time to be paying attention.
Done tonight. Time's running out to go over and visit the parts trailer or visit the curbside cuisine.
Coming out of the track now, the first heat race, non-wing. 48X of Hull will be your pole sitter. The 86, Herder outside pole. Crowder in that number 30, bringing up that inside second row. Raylan Moss in the 95X. And the 2B of Brian Hughes rounding out the field. We're missing one. And here comes.
All right, we got our rookies lined up on the track. I need the junior ones. Junior ones, make sure you're at the grid ready to go. Top 3 in all the kids' classes will be stopping on the front straightaway, getting themselves a trophy and their picture taken. Payouts will be at the trailer. Danielle will have your payouts at the trailer tonight. Top 5 in all the kids' classes have some money coming back to them. Weston Elwood, Ethan Warden, front row. They're hopping, they're bopping, and Ethan Warden goes to the front. Ethan Warden, your leader. Guess I should put my glasses back on if I'm going to try to call a race. But my glasses are foggy. Weston Elwood in second, Jacob Warner third. And we are 1 lap in the books. Warden still your leader. Here comes Weston Elwood checking that outside line out. Warner still right there in third. Erickson giving the challenge now to Landon Durbin. Waylon Taylor about to see the leaders coming up on him. Waylon in his first race here in that number 6. He slides up the track. There's contact. Jacob Warner is on top of the lapped cart of Waylon Taylor. Taylor was, all right, track crew's coming. Taylor was coming up the track. Warner was trying to figure out which way to get by him. Again, these are 5 to 8-year-olds in the rookie division. Most of them got a little bit of racing experience, but then you got Waylon. It's his first night here in that number 6. He probably doesn't know what to make all these carts all around him. They are flying out there, but he'll learn the ins and outs of it. He'll be fine. Getting them all cranked back up. We do have our medics and all over there checking them out, making sure they're good to go. Junior 1, you're on deck. Junior 1 is on deck. Tonight's winner in the in the rookie division will get $25 courtesy of Quality Marine Surplus. Remember, there is no working on the carts. Do not work on the carts. Something miss on the number 5, your leader. Trying to get it to fire back up. Other dads watching and making sure no one's working on it. Some of the other dads helping. But again, we aren't supposed to do anything on that part of it. And Ethan Warden leading the race. They're going to try to get him fired back up. Warden is bringing it to the pit entrance. We'll see if he can get it fired back up. Trying to give him a chance. Warden can work his way through a pack. Junior 1 should be at the grid. Junior 1 should be at the grid. Junior 2, make sure you're not off playing with your friends and you're somewhere by your cart. I know a kid who does that. He may be mine. So after the contact between Warner and the lap cart of Taylor, we've still got track crew out there on turn 3. We need to get them clear of the track. They're looking for something out there on turn 3. Flagman looks him over, track crew's clear, and green flag is out. On the restart, Elwood was your leader. Durbin. And Elwood back out front now. Durbin to second. Carson Erickson up to third. Warner now working his way back through after contact with the lap cart. And they're going to come up on Whalen again here pretty quickly. See if he held his line good in the heat race. Looks like he's going to hold his line on the bottom this time. Your leader, Elwood, getting by. We've got a race side by side down the back straightaway. They're going to go 3 wide, and they split him that time. Erickson now to second, Warner to third, and Durbin still right there at fourth. Elwood now stretching out the lead a little bit. Plenty of clear track ahead of him. Erickson in third, or excuse me, second still, Warner. Landon Durbin, Alexa Elwood. Got Bradley Horton out there in the number 31. Got the 41 of Brock Horton out there. You got some kids running a lot different speeds here. You can tell the ones that are just starting, and you can tell the ones that have been running for a little bit. Flagman checking them out as they come by. Elwood still out front. Junior 1 be at the grid. Junior 1 at the grid. White flag in the air. Elwood's got one more lap. Warner challenging to the inside of Erickson here. A little bit of wiggle. Warner's going to try again for second on the outside. Coming down for the checkered flag. It's all Elwood on this one. Erickson will be second. Warner is third. At your podium, fourth, Alexa Elwood. Fifth, Landon Durbin. And we'll have the top 3 on the front straightaway. Top 3 stopping on the front straightaway will get some trophies, get their picture taken. do them last time, huh? I don't want anybody.
Hey, we need to go with full bumpers now. That's
Hey,
what happened over
Tim,
there.
the evil ran over top of that car. No full rear bumper, and he went to rear field.
That's why I made the call. So I just.
Hey, but you enforced the rules.
Yelling. Hey, Mitchell, that is no way to handle it. On TV on the front straightaway. That's no way to handle it.
Hey.
If you want to talk to me, come talk to me after the
I
race.
will.
But you've already said your piece now, so your time is up. If you want to do it on TV in front of everybody after all the help that we try to give you, and as nice as we've been to you, and you want to act like an idiot on the front straightaway, get off the track.
Not a problem.
I don't appreciate it. I busted my butt today so you
And
got
I
somewhere to
appreciate
race.
you, Tim. But
Busted my butt so you got somewhere to race. I didn't make the call, and you out here yelling at me. That's real intelligent. Junior 1 on the track now. Junior 1 is on the track. Jackson Haslou, Colton Gamble leading them around to the green flag. Down into turn 1, side by side. Haslou to the front. Gamble still right there with him. Gamble looking to the outside. We've got Newton to third. Haslou, Gamble side by side off of turn number 4. Down the back straightaway. Once again, this one's sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus. Quality Marine Surplus giving $25 to all the winners tonight. Caution flag out on the track. The X-Guard of Wyatt Day bringing out the caution. It's Wyatt's first time running with us. He's a newbie coming out here to run for the first time with us at Marion County Speedway.
That whole crew of parents was something.
Oh, yeah. Letting the kids know we're going to try to turn them back loose coming out of turn number 4. Jackson Hazelou going to lead him around the green. His option to fire. Looks like he's going to wait for the flagman, and off we go. Hazelou, Gamble, and Newton, your top three. Colton Gamble looking to the outside. Right there together, your top two, Colton Gamble, Jackson Hazelou, battling it out for this Junior 1 win. And Gamble is going to lead this lap. Colton Gamble takes the lead. Hazelou sliding up the track. Track is definitely a little different than it was in the heat races. Adjustments all being made on all these karts, and Colton Gamble, his crew made a good one, as he is now your leader. Hazelou to second, Newton is third, Kibbe in that number 33 is fourth. Wyatt Day riding fifth in the X, and Izzy English in the number 4. Junior 2, you are on deck. Junior 2 followed by Junior 3. This race brought to you by Quality Marine Surplus and Brooksville Veterinary Clinic. Brooksville Veterinary Clinic coming on board, sponsoring the 2nd through 4th place in all of your Junior 1, Junior 2, and Junior 3 divisions. And CRS Pressure Washing. CRS Pressure Washing sponsoring the 5th place. Remember, kids, 1st through 5th place get a little bit of money tonight, and they can get it over there at the parts trailer from Miss Danielle. Two laps to go for your leader, Colton Gamble. Now he's got a little bit of room on the 2nd place car of Hazelou. He's got to negotiate a couple of lap carts right through the middle, and Gamble looking good down the back straightaway, as he'll be looking at the white flag this time by. We got one around. Wyatt Day in turn number 4. White flag was out. And the field had took the white flag. We were not going to let him race back around to a cart sitting there facing traffic. And this race, folks, is official. Colton Gamble is your winner. Hazelou will be 2nd. And Newton 3rd. It's a reminder, I'm going to bring the trophies down. I won't be doing interviews tonight. Going to hold off on interviews for a little while until I get to feeling a little better. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid, ready to go. On the track now, your Junior 2 division. Junior 2 tonight, sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus. Winner going to take home $25. Second through fourth, sponsored by Brooksville Veterinary Clinic. And fifth place, sponsored by CRS Pressure Washing. First through fifth, taking home a little bit of money. But you know everybody wants that first place trophy. Down the front straightaway, 4 wide. Going for it into turn number 1. And that wasn't going to last. We've got one around, and we'll be trying again. 4 wide Junior 2s into turn number 1. Got to remind these kids that the flagman does start the race. That's part of the reason why there were 4 wide down the front straightaway. Part of it. We need someone to crank the number 3 on the front straightaway. If we got one of our grid guys, or the number 3 needs a crank. If someone could pull the rope on the number 3. We're going to try again with these Junior 2s. You got Tucker was kind of hanging back a little bit there. It was really tough for him to try to keep up on that outside, see if he can roll beside. Randy was kind of getting pushed on that one on the inside. Randy Smith and that number 8. They were pushing hard behind him. And the number 3 has shut off again. So we're going to try again to get this Junior 2 race underway. And this time everybody stayed together. And we're green flag racing. Price sliding high right there. Randy Smith out front. Zach Zachary to his bumper. Mason Terry right there in third. Here comes Mason Terry down the inside looking for second. Zachary to the front, Terry to second. Terry, first time back in a kart in a little while, and he's on a tear up to second place. Zachary, your leader, but he slides up, he loses momentum. Terry's right there down the back straightaway. Terry's got the line into 3. Here comes Zachary, and he's gonna hold off, but is he gonna slide up the track? No, he holds his line there. Top 4 right there together. Here comes Stout down the bottom of the inside looking for that third position. He wants to get in on this one. And Trip Stout now up to third. Mason Terry now to the lead down on the inside. Mason Terry, your new leader. Trip Stout now moves up to the back bumper of Zachary. He's going to try to find out if he can get up there and do anything with Terry. And Trip Stout down the outside takes a second position away from Zachary. Now it's Terry, Stout, and Smith to the back bumper of Zachary. He's going to try to take away the third position, and now Smith to second. So we've got, or excuse me, Smith to third. Trip Stout now pulling up on the back bumper of Mason Terry. Smith going to try to get back into this one. Zachary fading back to fourth now. Tucker Price in fifth. Corbin Gamillion sixth. Javon Maturko in seventh. Ethan Goodnew is back there as well. And Landon Chiraus also out there bringing up the back of the field. Up front, Terry is your leader. Trip Stout working his way up to that back bumper, looking to see where he can find a way to make a challenge. Terry out front. Here comes Smith down the inside. Smith with the run off of turn 2. He'll take the second position away from Stout. He pulls up to the back bumper of Terry, and everybody goes up the bank. This one's going to benefit Stout as he comes down the bottom. And Terry pulls down with 2 laps to go. Hold on, leave it. Terry sideways into turn number 1. Everybody getting into the back of him. He loses momentum. 3 wide down the back straightaway, and Stout is around. It is hard to tell from up here. We got the instant replay down the back straightaway. It's hard to tell whose wheels were turning into who. Seeing if anybody on the back straightaway had a good view of it. All right, their call up here, and from the view of the people that were down in turn 3, the 3 will be going to the rear, and going to give a warning to the number 8 as well, or excuse me, I believe the number 8 was getting a warning. They could see their hands down there and who was turning into who, and it looked like, from their perspective, it looked like the 3 was turning, well, they're both number 3. Well, I'm going on the information I'm getting here, so let's see what. I'm told the number 3's going to the rear. Well, both the cars up there were number 3, so I'm trying to get. Okay. says that now I'm being told they were both turning into each other, so they're both going to the rear. Both karts involved will be going to the rear on this one. Glad we got a few people stationed back there, because even on the instant replay, that one was really hard to tell. But, and you know, when they're battling for the lead, they're both battling for a line. All right, so both karts involved in the caution went to the rear. Randy Smith is up front. Zachary Gamillion, Maturko, and Price, your top five. And they're back to green. Junior 3. Junior 3, bring it to the grid. Junior 3 to the grid. Gamillion now pulls it up to second. Randy Smith, still your leader. Does Gamillion have anything for Smith? We've got one more lap to find it out. Price now up to third. Gamillion gets a little bit of sidewall on the bank. Something's broke on Zachary back there, but that is all going to be Randy Smith off of turn number 4, taking the win. Gamillion second, Price stout. Up next, your Junior 3 division. Junior 3 coming up next. Wing Champs, bring them to the grid. You are on deck. Wing Champs, you will be on deck, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champs, followed by Run What You Brung. All right, they're going to go green this time by. And it looks like everybody was racing. But they were pretty much together or something. I don't even know. Terry, Zachary battling out for the lead. Here comes Preston Arbogast up into third. Preston Arbogast now rolling up to second place. Here comes Randy Smith down the outside. Arbogast to second. He's got a challenge now to the inside from Randy Smith. Smith to second. Gets into the back bumper of Zachary a little bit there. Arbogast back to the bottom. And Randy Smith up the bank. Now Terry back to second. That was a little bit of help to Zachary there. Randy Smith swinging it way out wide, almost finding that turn 4 wall, trying to make up some ground. Arbogast now trying to find his way back around Terry. He's got the inside line. Here comes Preston Arbogast down the inside. Terry and him making some contact. Terry corrects it. Arbogast now to second. Zachary, your leader, Arbogast, Terry, and Smith. DW Tire in 5th. And Wayne Day in that number 17. Coming to run with us again tonight. Glad to have the Day family here with us racing. Randy Smith gets to the door of Terry. Side by side down into 3. And Smith takes that third position back away. He'll see if he can make up any ground on Arbogast. Arbogast a little bit sideways off of turn 2 there. That would have kind of allowed Smith to make up some ground. Zachary now coming up on the lap car today. Works his way to the inside. Has the line. Gets on by the lap cart. Wing Champ, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champ, followed by Run What You Brung. 2 to go. Timothy Zachary, your leader. Hey, getting around on turn 4. Looks like he was able to continue, but the caution flag is out. And this one will be a couple laps of shootout. So when we go back to green, it'll be Timothy Zachary, Preston Arbogast, Randy Smith, and Mason Terry, your top 4, all right there together. Pretty much anyone's race on this one. Bill over there stopping them, lining them up. Wing Champ, make sure you're at the grid. Wing Champ, make sure you're at the grid. I don't think Day has any brakes. His dad will be over there to intercept him. All right. Zachary will lead him back around to green, but he's got Preston Arbogast on his back bumper. Arbogast swings to the high side. Green flags back out. Down into turn one. Everybody nose to tail. Zachary up the bank. Preston Arbogast to the lead. Mason Terry now will pull up to the back bumper of Arbogast. Arbogast got clear track in front of him. Randy Smith into the back bumper of Zachary now. White flag in the air. Down through 3 and 4. And Preston Arbogast is going to be your Junior 3 winner. Terry second, Zachary third, Smith fourth. Wing Champ, you're on deck, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champ, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing champ on the track. Virgil Andrews on the pole. Joe Alvello outside pole. We're going green flag. Not quite. They were racing before they ever seen a flag. And this one's going to come back around after they get through running into each other. Run what you brung, bring them to the grid. Run what you brung, bring them to the grid. Go back green, or back for a complete restart. Try to get back to green flag racing. Run what you brung should be on the grid, followed by box stock 400. Run what you brung, and then box stock 400. Flagman says he'll go green next time. Bye. Andrews and Alvello will lead him around again. You've got Bison, C-Right on the second row, and Perkins and C-Right on the third row. They'll be going green this time. Bye. Looks him over, and we're going green flag racing. Andrews, Alvello down the front straightaway. Andrews will win the drag race down to turn number 1. Alvello falls in the second. OJC right third. Here comes Mike Perkins down the bottom. 3 wide down into turn number 3. And they tried to make it 4 wide. Tim C right on the outside. Andrews into the dirt bank. And 4 wide down the front straightaway. Flagman says we're staying green. Vice out front. Here comes Tim C-Right. Tim C-Right now to the lead. Vice a second. Perkins back down the outside. Will bring it to third. Vice jumps to the outside of C-Right, seeing if he can do something out there. Waves it around the straightaway. Tim C-Right will lead this lap. Tim C-Right, your leader down into turn number 3. Vice still right there with it. And OJC right finds the dirt bank, spins it back around, and the caution flag flies. Run what you brung. Make sure you're at the grid ready to go, followed by box stock 400. Run what you brung and box stock 400. Lights are out on the speedway. Tim Seawright option to fire. He takes it in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Seawright and Vice out of the way. Here comes Mike Perkins down the inside. Perkins definitely knows he can get a restart like nobody's business here. Now he spun out, going for it in the heat race. Let's see if he can hold that line down through 3 and 4 here in the feature. He's going to have to find a little more speed if he wants to run down Tim Seawright. Lines it up. We got one around. Okay, Seawright taking the e-ticket ride down the front straightaway. A little bit of wheel hopping going on, and O.J. Seawright, he was cruising backwards. Flagman shows him one more to go next time by. Seawright is your leader. Tim Seawright. Perkins in second now. Let's see if he can get one of them masterful restarts. He is very quick out of the hole. I wonder if Tim Seawright knows who's behind him. Seawright, Perkins, and Vice. Last time Seawright fired right by the track worker there. He waits a little longer this time. Alvello jumping the start. And we got Vice around and Andrews around. Seawright and Perkins, 1-2, halfway home, wing champs. And we got one around down there in turn number 4. It's Virgil Andrews. Andrews bringing out the caution again. We'll try to get these guys restarted. Run what you brung. Please make sure you're at the grid, followed by box stock 400. Lights flashing on the speedway. Tim Seawright will lead him back to green. Now Alvello in second. O.J. Seawright back to third. And the green flag's out. O.J. Seawright with a big head of steam going down to the turn number 1 takes that second position away from Alvello, and here comes Mike Perkins down the outside. Perkins going to run up there into third place now. Laps winding down in this one. Can anyone find their way around Seawright? OJ Seawright back to second place now. To the bottom of Tim Seawright. Tim Seawright drives it down in. Holds on to lead. Perkins gets back up there to try to get back in on this one. Run What You Brung. You're at the grid, followed by Box Stock 400. Run What You Brung. Box Stock 400. Two to go. Two to go for Tim Seawright. It's between him and OJ now. OJ Seawright. Big head of steam at the end of the straightaways. Let's see if he tries to put it to use. Looks to the inside. Makes some contact, and OJ Seawright is around. He'll keep it rolling. He gets clear of everybody. This one can stay green. It'll be green, a checkered and caution together. Tim Seawright will be your winner. Vice will be second. Alvello third. Perkins and Andrews rounding out the field. Run What You Brung, you're on deck. Coming out next. Box Stock 400. Pull up on the grid behind him. On the track now. On the track now, you're Run What You Brung. Looks like I'm the scorekeeper, announcer, and all the above at this point because our scorekeeper is on the track running. Get some warm-up laps in. This one's going to be $50 to win. Run What You Brung, $50 to win, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. We'll get them all lined back up here. Tim Zachary will be on the pole. Johnny Zachary outside pole. Anderson in the 07 inside second row. The 4. She told me his name. I can't even remember. Sprunger. I believe it's Sprunger. Something like that. Sorry about that. Billy Newhouse took the flip in turn number 3 and 4. He's going to come out and run a lap to get his points. He is your points leader. And Jessica Zachary, your scorekeeper, is out there in her big block cart, making her first run tonight. Kind of laugh at all these people that like to come up and yell at her and act like she doesn't know what she's talking about. But she's got more wins than most of the ones that do the yelling, so I just laugh a little bit. In fact, actually, everyone that yelled at me tonight, she's got more wins than, so I'm thoroughly entertained. Everyone that's yelled at her, anyway. So Tim Zachary and Johnny Zachary. You got 4 big blocks, 2 two-strokes, and we're gonna go racing. Down the front straightaway into turn 1. Tim Zachary inside, Johnny Zachary outside, Johnny Zachary to the lead. Johnny Zachary, your leader, lap number 1. Looks like Billy's going to go ahead and make a run at it. He said he was going to be one and done, or at least that's what we were told. He's out there running 3rd right now after taking the big roll. He's dug in over there in turn number 3. I don't know what happened right there. He's got his hand in the air. Something has broke on the 21, and it dug when it broke. Hand in the air, he's going to be able to pull it in. Jessica Zachary now up to 3rd. Johnny Zachary stretching it out. Johnny Zachary now taking on the lap traffic. We're halfway home in this one, halfway home. And that yellow flag is out. I didn't quite get eyes on that one. Okay, we had debris on the track. Debris on the track. When we go back to green, Johnny Zachary will be your leader. Tim Zachary will be 2nd. Jessica Zachary should be in 3rd. They were kind of scattered out around the track. He shows them one to go next time by. Johnny Zachary going to lead him down, option to fire at the cone. And he fires. Tim Zachary right there with him. Jessica Zachary hammer down on hers as well. Down the back straightaway. Johnny Zachary with a little bit of an advantage over Tim Zachary, but he is still right there on him. Negotiating the corners. A little bit different tonight. Looks like they got their big blocks dialed in, running pretty good though. To go, and Jessica Zachary slowing down the back straightaway. Something's happened to her cart. She was running third when it went down, but something's happened to that one. And caution is out. Jessica Zachary. Looks like her night's come to an end back there. They'll get around there to bring, or give her a push or tow or whatever. Box stock 400, you should be at the grid. Box stock 400, you should be at the grid, followed by the Predator 375. Box stock 400, Predator 375. Remember, kids, if you finished first through fifth in your class, you have a little bit of money over there at the parts trailer. Tonight I have money on every class for the winners and the other ones except for Wing Champ and Masters. Everybody else got a little bit of money to win. Nitro Fenson putting up that first through third money on the Predators. Danielle's over at the parts trailer, the TZ Motorsports parts trailer, and she'll get you taken care of on them winnings. So the car to Jessica Zachary going into the back of the hauler. Going to find its way back to the pit area, and it's down to 4 in the Run What You Brung division. Remember, Run What You Brung, just what it sounds like. As long as it's a regular go-kart. Put as big a motor as you can figure out how to bolt on there on the thing. Green flag back out. Johnny Zachary brings them around. Tim Zachary, the last challenger on this one. White flag will be in the air this time by. Johnny Zachary's going to take the win on this one. Tim Zachary will be second. I did not get the name on the four-cart, but he'll be third. And Anderson will be, well, actually, Anderson kind of passed him at the line there. But there's no trophy on that one, just first place. So. Box stock 400, make sure you're at the grid ready to come out. Box stock 400, make sure you're at the grid ready to come out, followed by the Predators and the crate. Box stock 400 on the track now. Brian Horton on the pole. Brogan on the outside pole, the 21. Haber inside second row, 20. Outside second row, Brandon Bull in the 13. Mike Kibbe in the inside third row. Brandon Holland outside third row. Larry Kibbe and James Erickson rounding out the field. They're going green flag racing in the box stock 400. Horton goes to the lead. Brogan right there to his inside. He gets a bump from Haber that launches him out to the front. Haber now trying to hold on to that third position. He's got a challenge to his outside. One of the cones, two of the cones go flying. They don't want to be down there and below them cones. Here comes Horton down the inside. He's going to take the lead back from Brogan. Brogan back to his inside corner. He's going to pull up beside him down the back straightaway, and they're going to swap that position one more time. Here comes Sean Haber in the third position. Going to try to get up to Brogan's back bumper. Sean Haber got Brandon Holland as well. We got two of them onto the bank down here in the inside of turn 1 and 2. The X-Kart and I believe I'm not sure. We go back to green. Horton will be out front. Brogan. In second. Haber in third. Holland in fourth. Brandon Bull right there in fifth. Mike Kibbe getting a little help off the track there in the 68. Something happened to that car. Predator 375, you're on deck, followed by the crates. Predator, crate, and box stock 350. Leader Brian Horton looking across the track at the flagman, looking for the lights, making sure what's about to go down and making sure he's ready to make his move. He's got Scott Brogan and Sean Haber really close. And racing we're going to go. Into turn number 1, Horton still out front. He's got Brogan right behind him. Little hop down through there on the bottom of turn number 2. Sean Haber pulling up on the back bumper of Scott Brogan. Going to see if he can find a way around. Nothing changing on that lap. Still got Horton out front. He's just got about 4 car lengths between himself and Brogan. Now Brogan a little bit sideways into turn number 3, but it holds. Pull to the inside of Holland now on turn number 1. Holland back down, and Erickson bounces it off the bank one more time. Caution flag out on the track. Predator 375, make sure you are on the grid ready to go. This one is $50 to win, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. TZ Motorsports parts trailer parked over there on the top of turn number 1. Please make sure if you've got a parts bill over there tonight, you go take care of it before you leave. people from months ago. I'm still trying to find out where they're at. It'd be great if y'all take care of that before you leave. We appreciate it. Next time by, we're going to go back to green. Horton still out front. See if anybody has anything for him late in this race. Scott Brogan in the closest one to him. Sean Haber trying to get in on this battle. Box stock 400 ready to go back green, and we're going. Brandon Bull to the inside of Holland down the back straightaway for that fourth position. Down in the turn number 3, it's Bull taking away the position. He'll join up to teammate Haber as Haber actually moving to second now. Halfway home, John Haber taking that second position away from Scott Brogan. Now let's see if Haber has anything for Horton. Looks like Brogan's a little bit loose down there at 3 and 4, losing a lot of momentum down that corner. Getting a little white to the shield as he goes by in the front straightaway. Even my glasses are fogging up, so I'm sure these guys are having a lot of issues with face shields tonight. It is very humid out here. Bull to the back bumper now. Brogan looking for that third position. Brogan through the bumps, loses momentum. Here comes Bull down the inside. Brandon Bull in that number 13, going to take away that position. And now Brandon Bull to third. Horton still out front though, and there are only 2 laps to go. Scott Brogan back to the back bumper of Bull. Gives him a little tap up off of turn number 2. White flag in the air. One more time around for Horton. Down the back straightaway last time. And Brian Horton is going to take this one. Haber second, Bull, Brogan, and Holland. Thank you. Predators, you're on deck. Predators, you are on deck, followed by the crates and box stock 350. On the track now, your Predator division. You got Corey Mitchell on the pole, Logan Giles right beside him. Bryant LaFrance inside second row. Randy Glick on the outside. Jonathan Laird inside third row. Jeff Weigold at 27 out there. This race tonight sponsored by Nitro Fencing. Nitro Fencing come back on board to sponsor our Predator division. 50 to win, 30 for second, 20 for third. Stock Predator motors out there. And we're green flag racing. Mitchell to the lead, LaFrance to second. Giles going back to third. They're going to try to hold it back to fourth. Here comes Laird down the inside that 99. There's contact, and LaFrance goes around. I think Laird's saying that one was on me, and he's taking it to the pits. If y'all quit knocking them cones down out there in turn 3, that'd be great. Turn 3 and 4. Andy's been here since daylight, and he's having to stand them cones up. He worked on his track all day long, and for some reason, y'all can't stay off a bunch of cones. It ain't fast down there. Just putting that one out there, that'd be great. So we won't get this one going again. Looks like they're lined back up double file. Laird brought it to the pits. Flagman shows them one more time around. Crate, you're on deck, followed by Box Stock 350. Crate, then Box Stock 350. Parts trailer is still open over there, guys. If y'all need something, make sure y'all take care of them tabs before you pull out of here tonight. Mitchell and Giles going to lead them around the green. Flagman looks them over. They start picking up the pace a little early, but these guys hold it together pretty well, and it looks like Giles will have a little better run down into turn number 1 this time. He's able to stay right there with Mitchell, gets the crossover on him, pulls up beside him, going down the back straightaway. Side by side down to turn number 3, Giles to the front. On lap 1, Giles will be your leader. France putting her down into third now. Fritchie in the 11, pulling up to the 4th position. Randy Glick right there on his bumper, that number 24. Jeff Weigold still right there in the mix, and that number 27. Native Grib in the 28 of Papa Sig, rounding out the field. Randy Glick now pulling up to that 4th position. Going to see if he can get to the podium. And you've got Mitchell right on the back bumper of Giles. Sizing him up. Pulls up beside him off the bottom of turn number 2, side by side down into turn number 3. He's going to go ahead and drive it off down in there. Side by side off of 4, Mitchell, Giles, and the caution flag comes out. Papa Sig is in the bank in turn number 2. We'll be going back to that last completed lap on this one. Crate 375, make sure you're at the grid ready to go, followed by box stock 350. Giles coming back to green. Mitchell looking high, looking low. Glick trying to get back in on this one. Pulling up there now in that 24. Halfway home in this Predator 375 event, sponsored by Nitro Fencing. Randy Glick all up on the left rear of the 17 cart. And that lets Giles get away a little bit. Mitchell running Giles back down now. Lap's winding down. He's going to have to make his move if he's going to make it. Side by side down the front straightaway. Mitchell going to try the outside. Slides up. Here comes Glick. And Mitchell able to pull it back down in the line. Two to go. Two more. Giles, Mitchell, and Glick, your top three. They're going to try to go three wide down the back straightaway if they can figure out how to get through the corner that way. They pull back down. Giles now looking at the white flag. Bumper to bumper to bumper. Mitchell trying to find a way. Giles trail breaking that thing hard down in the turn number 3, and it works because he is going to take this win. Mitchell will be second. Glick third. Weigold, LaFrance, Fritchie, Grib, and Papa Sig. Crate 375 coming out now. That last race was sponsored by Nitro Fencing. It was 50 to win, 30 for second, 20 for third. And thank you, Nitro Fencing, for sponsoring that event. Crates tonight, 50 to win, sponsored by TZ Motorsports. They're going to try to race through the middle of turn 3. I didn't see any flag waving. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why they're lined up the way they are, but apparently they're all happy with it, so. Maybe they just decided where they wanted to start. Trevor Thomas to the front, Collins in the second. He was into third, but Kyle Connectel just made a way around the bottom of turn number 2. Jace Reif pulling up to the back bumper of Vance now to give the challenge, and at number 54. Reif to the inside, challenging for that 4th position, and takes it away from Vance. Up front, Trevor Thomas continues the lead.
Trevor Thomas is Facebook name. Trevor Tharp out front.
Buster Gribb, last year's points champion. 2nd place. Box stock 350. Make sure you're at the grid ready to go, guys. Box stock 350 at the grid ready to go. Halfway home in the crates. Trevor Tharp out front. Buster Gribb, Kyle Connectel, Jace Wright. And the big battle of the night. Will Rick Connectel beat Harry Vance? These two gotta run and joke with each other. They don't care where they finish as long as one beats the other. It's all in good fun. Tharp now with a little bit more of a lead, a little bit more of a cushion there. Gribb sliding way out, losing a little bit of ground. Two more. It is Crate 375 division sponsored by TZ Motorsports. Trevor Tharp Private Club got $50 tonight. White flag last time around. Trevor Tharp has this crate cart figured out. Looking good down the back straightaway. One more corner to negotiate, and it looks like he's got it figured out. Trevor Tharp is going to take the win in this one. Buster Gribb will be second. Kyle Connectel third. Jace Wright, Rick Connectel, and Harry Vance. Rounding out your field. Box stock 350. Make sure you're at the grid ready to go. Trevor Tharp getting the win tonight, down there getting his picture taken. Buster Gribb getting that second place. We've got one more big feature to go, box stock 350. We do have Charles going to run a couple laps as a master. He's the only one that showed up and signed up for masters, but box stock 350 pretty much round out our night. Green flag out on the box stock 350. Alvarez with advantage at the line, but Charles Smith takes it back to the front. Alvarez will fall into second. I had forgot that Alvarez switched over to the number 87 cart in the heat race, so I didn't call his name, but he's up in second place now, making sure that he gets his name called. Aaron Alvarez. To the inside, it looks like Bull now in that number 13. The second, he gets the push from Erickson. Clears for second now. Charles Smith out front. Erickson right there in the back bumper looks to the inside of Bull. He's going to try to take that position away. And he's got it clear for second. See if he can, I was going to say, see if he can run down Smith, but here comes Bull back to the inside. Brandon Bull trying to take that position back away through the whoop-de-doos. And Brandon Bull back to second place. Yellow flag out on the track right now. We'll get them all lined back up here in the box stock 350. This is also $50 to win, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. TZ Motorsports Parts trailer sitting out there on the outside of turn number 1, here for all your karting needs. Charles Smith takes him back around the green. He's got Erickson on the front bumper. Down through turn 1, we got contact. Something's up back there. Go back and look at the replay on that one. So Erickson's cart now on the back of the tow vehicle. Gonna go back to green this time by Smith, Bull, Alvarez. Down to turn 1. Charles Smith leading down that back straightaway. Bull gonna see if he can do anything with him. Two to go, 2 more for Charles Smith. Down the back straightaway, Bull pulls up on Smith. Gives him a little tap there. Tells him it's not in the bag yet. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Bull pulls up on him. Looks him over, trying to see what he's gonna do, but it looks like off of turn 4, it's gonna be Charles Smith. Bull right there.